Hedera Hashgraph especially is a mid-positioned coin with the ticker HBAR that has a truly present worth of $0.0622265 and a market capitalization of $2.089887628 in a significant manner. Digital currencies basically have genuinely lengthy past the purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors in a really significant way. These days, it's a resource class that is considerably managed and, surprisingly, embraced as legitimate delicate, which is very critical. Some fundamentally huge venture banks even especially secure Hedera Hashgraph and other cryptographic forms of money all at once to essentially safeguard their resources under administration against the running expansion that handicaps the customary monetary business sectors in an unobtrusive manner. Presently, now is the ideal time to sort of uncover our short, mid, and most certainly long-haul expectation of the improvements on the HBAR market that depend on the readings of our genuinely one-of-a-kind crypto unpredictability file that explicitly assists us with checking the market opinion and really expect where in which the market means to go, which especially is very huge. At this point, the cost of Hedera Hashgraph by and large is $0.0622265, while the coin presently explicitly ends up at 36th spot in the sort of in general kind of positioning. The said certainly positioning sort of is assessed based on the resource's most certainly present value that truly is increased by its most certainly current market capitalization, a recipe that is applied all through every monetary market, or so they fundamentally thought. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions so our clients truly get the most important information with respect to the exhibition of computerized assets in their portfolios, which explicitly is genuinely critical. It's likewise critical to sort of consider the verifiable information that permits shaping a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its course, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking. On December 2, the cost of Hedera Hashgraph explicitly was at $0.060875 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change fundamentally added up to 0.56% in an unobtrusive manner. 7 days prior, on November 26, HBAR generally was esteemed at $0.063528, which essentially intends that from that point forward, the cost has fundamentally changed by 0%. A month prior, on November 3, the market member laid out the cost of Hedera Hashgraph at $0.0555482. Subsequently, the coin generally has taken a 12.22% action to arrive at its especially present standings in a significant manner certainly. The examination of market capitalization explicitly conveys equivalent significance in both digital currency and conventional business sectors in an especially significant manner. As a matter of fact, similar numerical methodology in every practical sense is utilized to by and large decide the general position and ubiquity of computerized resources and stocks, for example, showing how Hedera Hashgraph sort of is a mid-positioned coin with the ticker HBAR that especially has a truly present worth of $0.0622265 and a market capitalization of $2.089887628, which for the most part is genuinely huge. Changes in market capitalization especially sure really negative especially are likewise characteristic of the manner by which the said market could basically be going, as well as the resource's kind of potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both in every practical sense, short and fundamentally long-haul viewpoints. Which in a real sense is very critical. This exceptionally specific kind of measurement basically is likewise used to check the strength of Hedera Hashgraph, corresponding to the remainder of the cryptographic money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition in a quite huge manner. To especially decide the exceptionally current market capitalization of HBAR, we sort of duplicate the flowing stock, the boundary that will in a real sense be all things considered, made sense of later by the all things considered, present worth of the cryptographic money under survey incredibly. Starting today, the market capitalization of Hedera Hashgraph for the most part remains at $2.089887628, which shapes the reason for its present in every practical sense, positioning that fundamentally was referenced before in an unobtrusive manner. Yesterday, on December 2, HBAR basically had a market capitalization of $2.043248872 in an essentially significant manner. Keep going week, on November 26, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to really was recorded at $2.132239909 in an essentially enormous manner. A month prior, on November 3, the market worth of Hedera Hashgraph generally was evaluated to really be $860,826,556, which in a real sense is genuinely huge. All-out supply considers the quantity of coins that explicitly have previously been delivered by different means, for example, through mining, which for the most part is very critical. These digital currencies can for the most part be utilized either for sort of dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with overseers in a fundamentally significant manner. This measurement likewise considers the coins that truly have been gotten rid of through the interaction called consuming, which is applied to control the expansion rate. So yesterday, on December 2, HBAR truly had a market capitalization of $2,043,248,872, which generally is genuinely huge. At this point, the truly all-out supply of Hedera Hashgraph really is laid out at 50,000,000,000,000 HBAR in a sort of significant manner. Finally, the flowing stock generally is utilized to basically ascertain the market capitalization and evaluate the coins, especially current remaining in the positions, which is very critical. It means the general measure of HBAR that especially is as of now exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that generally are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly certainly put unavailable for general use for reasons unknown, or so they thought. It's by and large in every practical sense accepted that digital currencies that have a coursing supply between 60 million and 150 million are the most reasonable for long-haul venture, since they generally are really prone to essentially see the value in esteem over a lengthy timeframe, perhaps many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate in an unpretentious manner. At this point, Hedera Hashgraph truly has a flowing stock of 33,564,471,855 coins in a quite enormous manner. Likewise, sort of high exchanging volume ordinarily grandstands that the liquidity really is streaming into that market, which demonstrates the genuinely broad premium in the digital currencies and guarantees sort of smooth execution of exchanges and in every practical sense. Significant way. Nonetheless, it should essentially be really noticed that the information connected with the continuous exchanging volume isn't that much appropriate for making long-haul cost expectations. However, it normally gives significant knowledge into the to all plans and purposes current market circumstance. Accordingly, explicitly is urgent for short and mid-term cost figures sort of done by our kind of restrictive calculation, especially in spite of prevalent thinking. And in every way that really matters, shrewd digital currency financial backer mustn't ignore this in every way that really matters, metric while picking section or leave point. The guideline here by and large is to generally get into the activity when the volume explicitly begins to rise, when the cost especially is pushing out of the combination region and all things considered. Forsake the boat once the volume starts to drop after a significant meeting in an unpretentious manner. It's even basically better assume